But I'm actually not feeling that well, though. Probably gonna go
Way
like
too much pot
grab some
pie.
food, take a 2 to 3 hour nap. I went to Walmart last night to get NyQuil at like 11, so like I
Okay.
could fall asleep easily. And I saw the donuts like just sitting there at the front door, and I'm like, for 22 cents a donut, I can't pass it up. I got 6 donuts, like $1.50.
Bro, we had a Randall's the other day, and they had these like the most amazing looking donuts I've ever seen in my life. The worst fucking donuts I've ever had in my life. He's
Not
pushing
chasing
me.
coming to you.
He's gonna be in the back, not inside the garage, but outside.
Hey guys, so we're starting our new coach video. This one's going to be on duos. This first engagement that you're going to see us get in is going to be against a sweaty duo. Don't know who they are, but they obviously know how to play more so than the average player. As you can see, I don't have armor or a vest, so I pick up a vest right away. Um, we instantly go outside to make contact with the buddy of the down guy in the room that you just saw. His buddy we thought is on scaffolding. As soon as we go outside, you see that Josh gets shot in the back. He gets lit up, nearly dead. The sweaty team is coming from the other police station, directly 120. So we get inside, get some cover before the engagement starts. I don't have a helmet, so I'm trying to play it as safe as possible. I see him pushing up. So I instantly three peek. They're in a very bad spot. This is critical right here. If I didn't get that down, probably would have lost it. So we got the down. Now we both have a down on either side, and I can play it a bit more passive. So I back up. I changed my position. So if he pushes in, I can shoot through the doorway with cover. Or if he pushes around the right side, I can use the doorway as cover and peek right and shoot him from there. So I push out. This was a bad move. I shouldn't have pushed out all the way. I should have stayed on the wall, on that brick wall right in front of me, just like I'm doing now, and shot from right here in the very beginning. I shouldn't have pushed all the way out. It exposes too much of myself. Right here, bam. You see me push in and get the headshot. Now, if I wouldn't have gotten that headshot, it probably would have been a game over for me. What I could have done better right there is just sit in the doorway as soon as Josh calls out that he's pushing inside and use the doorway as cover. I played that pretty sloppily. I could have just peeked from the doorway and shot from there with most of my body covered, and that pre-aim would have given me so much more time to kill him because I don't think he had a vest or a helmet. And that's one way I definitely could have made it a lot easier on myself. Now what you see is us just proning out. We're starting to get a bunch of loot. Most likely, based on the landing positions of everybody else, we're not going to be pushed, so don't really need to worry about anything. Um, but that pretty much sums up that engagement. Alrighty, guys. So engagements like this are just, textbook. You got people camping inside a building, and you either need to push in and kill them, or you need to wait for them to come out and kill them. Right here, you can see me just getting in a little peek-off battle. For these battles, when you have someone who's hard peeking, probably TPP aiming, I would recommend going into first person. That would have been a lot easier for me to shoot him through that crack instead of like TPP soft aiming. As you can see right here, I just bided time until Josh could get a flank on the guy and shoot him in the back. This causes him to push up, and I can hear him running down towards the middle. As soon as Josh gets tagged by the teammate of the guy that I was just fighting, I push. Right here you can see I potato a little bit, but I do hit him. I hear him run into the bathroom, so I have Josh push with me. I'm like, Josh, he's on the right side. So communication is critical here. I can hear his boy running down the hallway on the right side, so I hold the angle to make sure Josh doesn't get downed by a dude just pushing out with an Uzi or something. I wait, and then I come up and I assist. Communication is the biggest key to winning these kinds of fights. We haven't gotten very kind circles this game today.
I know.
There's a drop. That
Do you want to go after the flare or?
flare, yeah. I don't
All
know if
right,
we'll
I
get
didn't
there
know
in
if we
time.
saw the other one. Yeah.
You're wrecking my kids in PUBG. Queue up with them and troll them. What's so interesting to me, Hill, is like how people can find games not entertaining or fun. Like, there's probably no other hobby I'd rather have than like playing video games. And it's so hard for me to like comprehend people not enjoying video games. Even if I'm bad at a video game, I enjoy it. Oh, they're right on bridge. Cut engine. Cut engine.
Are they on tower?
Yeah, no. They're on the rock in front of us. An 8, dude.
Can you get to the tower across?
I can try. Okay, so this engagement is pretty textbook. We can hear guys fighting on a package across. You can see me driving right towards it. Josh wants me to push to the tower and engage that team, which I do. It's important just to pull up, protect your vehicle in case you need to escape, which is why I park it down here. And then I push into the tower. I don't go up top because if they're good, they'll shoot me when I'm going up the stairs and I'll probably die. So I jump into the bottom. The reason I jump on the bottom is because, I don't know, felt like safer than going through the door if there's people on the compound on the right. So I prone out. I don't crouch around for a little bit. It just makes me feel safer. And then I see him on the package. Bam. There he is. So I K9, I don't see it working. I see him going for his vehicle, so I pre-aim the vehicle, and I wait until I think he's about to hop in, and I pre-fire it. I hit him once, I hit him twice, and then I hit him 3 times. That's the easiest way to kill people who are about to hop in a vehicle is if you can't get shots on them before they get in, just pre-aim the driver's seat with a AR, not a sniper rifle, but an AR. You can see that his boy comes off the hill on the right side. I tag him with the K9 once and then the AR once, so he's got to be one shot. He's going to res his boy or he's going to heal, one of the two. He's not going to fight. So my instant thought is I need to push to the hill on the right, which gives me cover, and then that gives me another angle so Josh can shoot him on the left and then I can shoot him on the right. The biggest factor here, guys, is if you don't have an angle like I didn't, you have to have a throwable like a molly or a grenade. As you can see, I pull out my molly and I shoot, and then we're all set. If you don't have a molly or a nade, it's tough to get that angle, so always have a throwable. So what you're about to see in this engagement is Josh and I pushed back over the bridge after that initial confrontation, and we get M2 forward in the back. I can see him peek about 175 from the field, so I quick scope headshot. The biggest thing about this is that I used the motorcycle as cover. That way he didn't have my entire body to shoot at. As soon as I down him, I have no idea where his teammate is, and what I'm doing right now, pushing out to this rock with the motorcycle, is completely unnecessary, and it's not a good move. I could have easily stayed back with my teammate, not risked getting knocked and thirsted, or getting knocked and not able to get rezzed, whatever it is. This was unnecessary, and I just felt invincible because I just gotten out of a fight, and it was just a dumb move. So right here, you can see that Josh soft marks about 195. He calls out the tree on the comms, if you could hear the comms, and says, there's a guy on the south tree, 195, and he soft marks it. This is incredibly important to utilize. Disable that radio wheel and enable soft marking with just clicking down your right stick. It saves you so much time, and it's so nice. As soon as I realize what tree he's on using the soft mark, I headshot him, and the confrontation is over. If you have a teammate that soft marks and makes good callouts, these confrontations are so much easier. So I would definitely recommend working on your comms and your nades because that'll definitely save you in the long run.
Take me to hill. Ooh. Ooh.
Everybody's looking at us. Gonna take Big Hill. Alrighty, guys. So for this confrontation, as soon as I pull up, I see this guy prone out on the hill. I make that call out on the comms, and I decide to just take the fight. As soon as I pull up, what you see me do is run up and then fight. Really, there's no special skill to winning something like that. You just have to hit your shots. The one thing that I could recommend for that, guys, is as soon as you're about to get in a fight on a hill, or if you're about to get in a fight, coming around a corner to fight someone, don't sprint. It just increases the amount of time it takes to ADS. You might over peak because you're sprinting towards the corner or up the hill. It's just not good. Nothing special about this kill right here. Dude's prone, not even looking at me. You just gotta crouch and fight. You should have gear for you, though. Both of them are proners. You have no helmet, Josh.
I know. I just wanted to heal in a position that I would actually be like resable.
Full level 3 gear. Level 3 helmet, at least.
Thank you.
Ground, just weird, man. Game.
I'm
Proner?
ready to
Proner, dude.
kill him.
Oh,
What did I just hit? Dang.
did. He did. Seems like the whole day's been going. Eating shots. While you're taking your 5-minute break, I'll make a couple work. So guys, for this next engagement, you see me pulling up on a compound. We can hear the shots, so I instantly cut my engine. That's very important. Cutting your engine will help you so much in different engagements that you get into across Erangel, Miramar, Vikendi. Don't use a vehicle on Sandhawk ever. You can see me roll up on this guy. This is dumb, doing it for the memes, just for fun. I pin him up against the wall. He still doesn't know where I am, so I just soft aim. I don't even soft aim, I just hip fire. I can see the guy through the window, so I instantly run in, crouch, and shoot. That's an easy kill. What I could have done better is I could have peeked from the doorway instead of putting my whole body through the door into the building. That's definitely something that I need to work on, is over peeking. Playing PC really helps with those peeks. At this point, we hear more footsteps in the building. I think he jumped out and then jumped back in the window. So I go to the stairs, I hold the angle on the stairs and wait for him to come up. I could have pre-aimed that with a hard peek, and that would have been much better, but FPP strafe is a good option too. This guy had a knife coming at me, but it was a bison. Crap.
Oh. Okay, tree 6'5", laying down right next to it.
Tagged one of them on the.
Let's push him.
Push him?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you're pushing. Oh, okay. That's fine. So we just finished the fight in the house, and as you can see, Josh is pushing another team on the hill. He feels invincible right now. I mean, he is a monster, let's face it. As soon as he pushes up, he starts calling out that his teammate, the teammate of the guy that he's engaging, is on his left. So it's a 2v1 at this point. I instantly hop on my bike, and I push over to the right, all the way to the guy on the hill furthest away from us, to take pressure off my teammate. I know he's on the tree on the left, so I take the tree on the right, and I hop off my bike early. And then I use the tree instantly as cover. I get that really, really nice peek, that really nice spray, and I down him instantly. I'm sure he was probably already hurt with how fast he went down. But use those trees, rocks, whatever it is, as cover all the time.
I only wanted to push him because we're going off. We go kill everyone. You want to go to that? I think I might just run though.
I clipped the garage so I can show Josh. Pushing like way far out. I see him on top of hill 230. They're like way up there.
Hmm. Got a dead body right here on me. I don't see him anymore.
They should be like 200.
If this guy's behind me.
He's shooting at you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going for a rock right in front of me.
What the fuck? That guy's so far in like blue.
You guys are good, dude. I think that hurt him though. He ran back. Alrighty guys, so this engagement is interesting. It's against a pretty good team. At this point, Josh and I are pushing into circle. He calls out a team on the left. He instantly gets down by two of them. One has a Groza, one has level 3 gear. I mean, it's a good team. So I get shots on one, Josh gets shots on the other, so I instantly push, and I get the down. That down is critical. You guys have to get that down in the 2v1 against these good teams, otherwise they'll overwhelm you. I see the guy pushing on my left, so I know this is going to be a drawn-out engagement because we both have cover, so I instantly thirst, and I use the tree on my left as cover. Make sure you don't step out to thirst. This allows me to get a tactical advantage because he has to push in his zone, and his boy can't give callouts. I instantly prepare a nade and throw it at the rock. What I should have done here, guys, and you see me do it late, is pre-fire the right side of the rock. I could have got him if I would have pre-fired the right side after I threw that nade. A good skill to learn is to take a throwable, throw it on the left or the right side of cover, and then pre-fire the opposite side that you throw the throwable on. I see that he's priming a nade. I see his hand up, so I push away from that cover. This is a good skill to use because if someone does throw nades, mollies, whatever, back up using the object you were on previously as cover. As you can see, I use RB to peek and keep myself in line with him in the tree. And then I can see him crouch and start to fire. I think I can win the fight, so I take it and I kill him. Just make sure when you're running away from cover to look back and make sure you're still in line with the cover.
All right, you got 5 up.
Oof.
For sure have someone running on your right somewhere. I didn't see a kill pop up. Was he really at that rock? Dude, they were so far from it. I don't.
Wow. I thought he was staring at me. That's my quick peek.
Interesting. His teammate's a bot.
Say that.
You can hit that.
Worth the 2 nades. They gotta get him though. Bummer. No, the nade didn't. There's nothing really special about this engagement, guys. I've been fighting him for a little bit, as you saw in the clip previously. What you're going to see me do is quick scope this guy with a K9. I pre-aim it, and then I peek, and then I get the headshot. This down requires his buddy to go get the res or to abandon his teammate. There you go. So as soon as he goes for either the res or stays on his cover, whatever it is, this is my chance to push, so I nade it. I'm going to use this chance to cover something I talked about previously. When you guys are in an engagement, whether it's coming around a corner, take an engagement on Miramar on one of those little hills, whatever it is, do not sprint into the engagement. Walk. Make sure you pre-aim the hill or corner that they're going to come around. guarantee you're going to win so many more fights that way. You can pre-aim it either hard aim, ADS, or you can soft aim, or you can hip fire. All right, I may only have one more nade, but I want to know what the other team's been doing this.
Sucking wieners.
Oh, hope it's not a duo.
Oh, it's a duo.
Sucking win.
You have any smokes? Who was he on that back blue line on inside?
There?
No. Okay, no, it wasn't. He might have been. Oh shit!
You know where I am? That's frick, dude. Prone on that hill. So what you've seen me do in this entire engagement right here is just hold a good position. Uh, you don't want to go up and take a tree out of zone. You don't want to go down into zone on the bottom and give up top position. Taking this ravine with all these different rocks and the two hills on either side is what I believe to be the best position at the time. Someone either can come on my right, come out of the shack on my left, or come down the center after being prone on the edge of blue. Either way, you got dominant position. As soon as I kill this guy, there's nothing special about that kill. I ADS, I beat him. It is what it is. At this point, it's all about information gathering. At least it has been. I mean, any top 5, top 10 situation is all about information. If you know where your guys are, if you know where your enemies are, I mean, that's 90% of the battle right there. The rest comes down to where's circle closing, how many nades do people have, and then, who's going to get forced out first. And then, the least important thing is your shots, in my opinion. As you can see, I'm gathering information. I see the guy down on the right, so I push over to the rocks on my left, and I instantly take out my nade because I feel comfortable with throwing a nade at this distance. I prime it. I think he's going to keep running, but this guy actually stops and ADSs me, so my nade is completely useless. I know he has a VSS because he just started shooting at me, so I instantly prone because people are so good with that VSS, and I suck with it, and I don't want to instantly die. The hill is good cover. I take out my K9. Josh advises me to take out my AUG and shoot the guy, and that was the correct advice. There's no reason to use a K9 in this situation if you can get a good stream of bullets at him. As you can see, I ADS and I kill him. Baby!
It's an instant laser. See why I wanted to push everything? I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it.
21 kill dub, baby.
Nice.
I want to thank everybody for watching this video. If you could please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for all the good suggestions. Slowing down the video to 50% speed, 60% speed, 75%, whatever it is. Taking out the audio for the spots that I voice over. I wouldn't be able to do these videos without your guys' input, and it just makes it better for you guys if you tell me what you like, what you dislike, all that good stuff. So, thanks for watching again, and leave your suggestions and comments below.